Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Pisces. This is potentially the most mysterious and elusive of all the Sun-Moon combinations. These people tend to be dynamic and they can possess a wide array of impressive talents. And so they can be said to wear many hats. They are adaptable. Astrologically, both the Sun and the Moon here are placed in water signs, which indicates these people are highly emotional, creative, and intuitive. It may be surprising then how Scorpio Pisces can sometimes come across as extremely detached, using their deep perception and intelligence to project an outer exterior of cold logic and reason. Deep down, though, these are soft-feeling types. They are incredibly emotional and sensitive, and their wild range of emotions can make them feel vulnerable, which is sort of the reason why they portray themselves as being relatively emotionless at times. Perceptiveness and intuition are often set on overdrive for these people as they do their best to understand and adapt to their outer world in order to feel at ease. This is a twisted poet type, an illegitimate genius. They may possess special abilities or profound knowledge, but these things can drive them crazy at times. And I think here is kind of an interesting dichotomy because this combination, as best as I can see it, the main reason why they are so focused on learning and figuring out their environment is because of their emotional volatility. This is pretty common for Scorpio types. So because they feel emotionally restless, they want to feel in control. So by understanding their environment, this can give them a feeling of inner peace. But then the irony or the dichotomy comes in where this combination is constantly learning and figuring things out, and I think sometimes the more we learn, the more rich our inner world becomes, and that is not always the easiest thing. Sometimes that in itself can make us crazy and cause more emotional instability. It can go either way, though. I do think learning can also help to formulate stability as well. But anyway, it gets complicated here, as you can see. Cunning, adaptable, intelligent, perceptive, charismatic, these individuals may seem invincible. And one note on the charisma really varies a lot with this type because this type can become very isolated and very individualistic. They can kind of live in their own world, and so sometimes they can be a bit awkward or I don't know, they can be a loner type. But on the other hand, they can also be, a social chameleon. They understand people very easily. These things come natural to them. So on the other hand, they can be extremely charismatic as well. There's a lot of variability there. Ultimately, it is only their own self-destructive tendencies that lead to their downfall. And this is interesting, I think, because this combination is they're so able to do anything. They can be detached, they can be emotional, they can be nurturing, they can be independent. They're creative, they're artistic, they are ambitious to some extent. But again, the main thing getting in their way is themselves. Ironically, accepting their own wild range of emotions and allowing their softness to shine through is perhaps the only way to sustainably maintain and secure their own mental health. Okay, so rather than constantly trying to be in control of everything in the environment and control of themselves, you have to just allow an inner peace to kind of radiate through. And that's one of the main challenges that this combination will deal with in their lifetimes. When this is done, though, this combination is actually especially nurturing, and this is possible as well. For this type to be evolved, they won't tend to be so detached. They'll usually allow themselves to be nurturing, to be soft, etc. Okay, so that's my take on Scorpio Sun, Pisces Moon. If you enjoyed that, check out this playlist of the other Sun Moon types, and otherwise check out my channel, get a reading from me if you'd like, and have a great day.